It's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Stroud. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. You look at the Saints defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Second down here, Strong once more. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. This defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3 and out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that fast.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down.
He's throwing the ball. Like,
Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Just short of 45 at the 44. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know it's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Now the first down carry, it's Kamara. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. The Saints at 7-1 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
In motion right, Olave. Jet sweep. Carr backs it forward. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
That's taken in. It's been tied in. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively.
And he takes it across and into the rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they'll start believing in themselves. But the loss here, that would move me 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock. Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. When you look at the Saints defense, they've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're saying right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Here's Johnson.
Come on, man.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So a player shaken up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. Here now, 2nd and 4. Play action. Now it's Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Badgley able to punch this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year
10-0 here early as the kick's away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season. If you're a coach or player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
$10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. On 2nd down to run this strong. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact low and time there, and now 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7 runners are record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Well, when you're able to break the run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Going in on the 2 yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 there, and the New Orleans 1st down.
So many times in my
Just 2 yard line.
Are right there. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Right over. Look at him standing there.
And the Saints are able to add on to that lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but you're down 2 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now Lawrence. This one swung outside to Strong. Well, this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Sliding out of the pocket. Gets it to Strong. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll run out of the gun here with Strong. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. And nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one. Just go down to a knee, and they'll take over to 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They look good this first half.
I agree with you totally. And a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent. And they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. Carr to throw on second down. Tries the left side and finds Olave. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, Carr. Williams here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Carr. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Games last fall, Joe. Just watched on AJ. The Aggies were not a fun watch last year. No, they were not. Ask Aggies fans. And, but like I just fell for AJ.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2. They've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, notice that this great game of football has shifted towards the pass first 1 second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it, and in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
But, I mean, at the height of Warwick Duck's powers, he was not a workhorse back. He had the A-Train, Mike Olson.
That's Williams. And get it down here at the 23. Timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaking up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Now, what would you be your bid if aggressive report was 2025? What would yours be?
Look, we know how desperate people get at the running back position, especially where
that's going to be a double team that's intercepted. Solid Jackson picks it, and it will take over at the 29-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we kind of know this team a little bit, haven't we? Could you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He doesn't have to touch the ball 25 times. He has to touch the ball 5 times. And one of those just has to be a touchdown. One of those has to be a big explosive play.
Running left, it's
Now, Yesterday's play is basically the back
down to the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the game.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much if you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
I'm guessing it's a landslide for A-Chain now.
Not a landslide, but 51-48. Does that surprise you or no? Prisoners of the moment.
Yeah, people do like the new shiny objects. I'm actually
set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I think that's what it should be.
Third quarter drive for the momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown. As they miss this small lead.
If Mostert stays healthy, and he has a check the rest of the year, I do. But if Mostert stays healthy, that is a Grand Canyon-sized.
They'll get
And
this out to Kamara.
before we get to the rest of the running backs, I want to remind
Just
everybody
4
that obviously
yards.
football is
Brings
not
up
one of the major
35
DraftKings sportsbook
now.
is
Got
keeping
that
us
look
in
from
the
you there,
NFL action.
partner. I think we're on the same
Great
page
package
on
every
that
single
one.
day.
Just his first catch. I think we
$5
both
and get
thought he'd be a little more
$200
active in the
instantly in
passing
bonus
game.
bets. Throw
Let's see
$5
if that's
down
the
on any of
start
this week's
of
epic
them trying
matchups
to get
and
the
walk
ball
away
to
an
him a
instant
little bit
winner
more
into
here
your
in the
league.
second half.
And DraftKings isn't stopping there. All customers can take advantage of 2 new offers
throw is called.
every game this September. So football's more fun when you're getting the action. So download the app now and sign up with our code
Second
New
down, but
customers
not
can bet
before
just
they
$5
work it across
to get
midfield.
$200
And
instantly
they're
in
able to
bonus
convert
bets
on fourth
only
with a
on
solid
DraftKings
gain of
Sportsbook, official sports
23.
betting partner of the
I think
NFL.
how many times
For
we
both
say
those
it, I
pros,
still get a
the
kick out
crown
of
is
watching
yours at
quarterbacks and receivers
DraftKings.
do
All
the
right, let's
pass
get back to the
trade
action.
in
The other
pregame
running backs.
warm-up.
We have
But I
a
always
variance there
remember that
between
when we go
Devon
to
and Jaden Penny, but I
practices,
think good
we see
opinion.
that after practices,
Players
they
listening to
really tune it
Kevin
up
on. Let's talk
defensively.
about
Tune it
Najee
up. They know why
Spears.
they do it for these
Another running
situations.
back that,
First down.
And they
goodness
build that
knows,
trust, and that's
we
why they're
liked
able
him
to
in
find
the
him in this
combine,
type of a
we liked him in
situation.
college. Had
Yeah,
his
things
rush
were
for
pretty
32%
stacked up
of
there in the
leagues.
middle of the
He
line. A
seems
lot of
pretty
bodies,
relevant
not
and one
much
of the more
space.
relevant
I think
against
ultimately
timeshare
he
backs
was
at this
fortunate to
point.
get anything
How
out of that
aggressive should
run.
people be on Spears this week?
I'm going to 5%, and he is a true lottery ticket.
Completes it to
That
Julio
Aaron
Jones.
Edwards put down
And he's going to
this
be
year
out of
to be
bounds,
the
but not
feature
before
back
he takes it inside the
immensely.
40. 11 yards for
The
number
role will be so
11.
valuable.
Doesn't
But
matter whether
here's
it's
the
a
thing.
zone coverage or man
That
coverage,
offensive
the
line
drag
is so
route can be
bad that Derrick
effective when
Henry
it's
is
run well.
currently averaging about 3.2 yards per carry. So I do worry that this workhorse role might not be as valuable
They'll
as
pound
it
it up the
has
middle
been.
with Kamara.
That's interesting point of view,
And
too.
they'll get this one down to about the
Surprise.
20-yard line.
It's been a
49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I've had those coaches tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame, get used to the ground shaking, so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
I think so, and that's why I put my bid for Tyler Spears between 3 and 5%. And I just don't think it's going to cost that much this year. But I put
He's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a bit just watching these teams try to get up and down the field. It's a tough scene, guys. It's like
Tackle into the end zone for the Saints. Touchdown. Kendra Miller. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
that transplantation comes all at once.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
When you get traded, there are a lot of outs and Spears here, but still there's a lot of difference. Obviously,
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Potentially looking at same thing. Very valuable if there's an injury, so we're starting to back ourselves up. He's 47% roster.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Aggressive than Alex Spears. I mean, I think you're just not going to have to pay much for Elijah Mitchell. I do agree that he should probably cost you more, but I don't think it's going to be the case out there on waiver wire. So, again, 3 to 5%. I think he's a clear handcuff to CMC.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. He has eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he stepped the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Miller is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figured to go for 2 here.
Yesterday, people might be, poking
And
around
they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Is he worth a flyer, like a buck or two, even this week? Nope. He is not. He had 10 touchdowns last year. When you start to feel if he does not get it in the end zone for you, you are going to have like a rock bottom outcomes for 10. And like this year, I think he's only had 10 touches through 3 games. I believe 10 touches.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
It's a good physical run, some extended play runs. Debro, same thoughts for you when it comes to McKinnon?
Jones breaking from the contact, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Against offenses in the NFL, and we saw it last week. I mean, yes, touchdowns are unsustainable unless we're talking about freaking Patrick Mahomes. Like, Jerick McKinnon did after he went up down the stretch run.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here.
But you don't have to also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looming return off that we hope this week. It depends on who you're dropping it for, because I think you get another week of starter run out of him.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Give up the middle to Strong. And he is marking his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, that was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see him shaking the head as he gets up, and you got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Strong. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. And they'll try and throw forward with Lewis. Lewis has it, the tight end. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So they're first and 10 now at 33.
Dalvin Cook yesterday, 8 for 18. Week 2, 4 for 7. Week 1, 13 for 32. It's gross when he dropped down.
On play action, it's Carr.
He's
got a man as his fullback. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now, and you're throwing it to the fullback. It just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Wide receiver, and if these guys were adding for this week, it would be the Tucker. Tucker would be adding for the Tucker. I think Rashad White's his backfield is tentative at best. I think you take over the backfield.
Still just here in the 3rd quarter. Kind of hard now to
All right,
see
how
them
about you,
giving
Pat?
up this lead.
This Bigsby, Tucker, Zeke, and Breida. Yeah, it's basically upside versus immediate playability. And I do like Tucker as an upside play. I mean, Breida, if you're desperate, he's going to be the lead back against Seattle this week. And I know Gary Brightwell had some touches last week, but it was mostly Breida. He did fall into the end zone. The Seattle defense is not good. Even Zeke, I do think that Zeke is probably pretty dusty and can't help you out much, but maybe he did need kind of a conditioning ramp up because they gave him a lot of work yesterday in that game against the Jets. And I know it was sort of
following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
But I just wonder if maybe that sort of
and that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Before we get too far to the show, if you want to make another bold statement after dominating the first 3 weeks of the Fantasy Football League, we've got a new giveaway introducing the Bling Ring from Trophy Smack. the championship ring that shouts victory. That's right, victory. We've teamed up with Trophy Snack to bring you an epic giveaway that will take your league celebrations to the next level. To be eligible,
we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this
subscribe to
one,
the YouTube
CD,
channel
and
as it
if we
grows.
cannot
That's it.
score
That's
here,
all you got to do.
this one's
And
pretty
the
much
best
all
part is
but
we'll be
over.
announcing that lucky
Saying
winner
that you
right
feel
here. So
like
don't forget to
people are
turn on
starting to think
notifications
about getting
and
out of
click
here,
that
maybe
bell
beating the
thing
traffic
so you
in
can
order to
get the
get
bling
home or to their
ring.
final
Man, that's
destination.
a good alliteration.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
don't
let's
think
get
there's a
back to
whole
the show.
lot of reason to hang around,
All right,
especially if they
let's
can't
move
score
on
here.
to the wide receivers to have this
Because
week.
it has been pretty clear
Or again,
who the
some of
better
the
team
top
has
guys
been
that's
in
trying to
this
move
one.
the wide receiver
And in
outs
a
too.
league where we talk
I
about
just want to
every
mention one
game
thing.
being a one-score game as we go into
Watching
this blowout,
roster.
let's just say it's been unusual.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Good matchup next week against
Here's Curtis Target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Here could be a major one. It could be out for the season again. It's important we're still waiting for official
And that's
news
going
on
to do
that.
it. Clock
That
at
leads
0.
us to
They're
a
not
very
going to get
important
another
question.
playoff.
Josh
Time has
Palmer
run
or Quentin
out on
Johnson,
this
Captain
3rd
Morris,
quarter.
who would you
We'll
rather be
return
talking
with
this week
more
if they were
after
to do
this.
this?
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And we have seen Josh Palmer thrust into a bigger role in the past with either Mike Williams or Keenan Allen hurt. And a lot of people thinking that Josh Palmer was like a must-play in DFS. Sneaky
Throwing
lineup.
again here. It's
Play
Lawrence.
a flex guy at first. And it didn't really materialize. Again, I think Josh Palmer's very talented. Right now, he's ahead of Quentin Johnson for snaps.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving us anything.
Quentin Johnson can deliver that element. I don't think Josh Palmer.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. That is caught by Herbert. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Eluding the pressure right. Here's Hines Scott right side complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Third again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passing we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield, and he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they'll throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
It's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple, and look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far, nothing going right offensively.
But with Tank Dell, a 22% target share, he's led the team in targets in each of the last 2 games. He's got over 3.0 all of this. That's a
momentary roadblock with that incompletion. Not independent. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Production, it's not a myth.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Chicago. Khalil Herbert, 24 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Complete at the line. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
This is the type of production. It's not a myth. It's not just fallacy. This is the type of production we can see from Tank Dell moving forward, where he could be a weekly wide receiver 3 with wide receiver 2 upside. I mean, he's got more targets than Nico Collins in the last 2 games.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
But can we talk about Tank? What he's doing is equally impressive, if not even
and this
more
one
impressive,
return
because
as a
he's a
touchback.
rookie.
And they'll begin at the 25.
To that point, too, 17 targets, 12 catches over the last 2 weeks. Yesterday, 5 catches for 145 and a touchdown. This was also the guy that C.J. Stroud wanted. So obviously that should also be built into this equation, and clearly he's utilizing him. So I know you're probably not going to be as aggressive as Derek maybe on Tank Dell, but is that a mistake? I mean, should people really be looking at it?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
Observation skills, partner, because I think he's certainly charged out to the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hole left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
I do feel silly that
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
closely enough.
3 yards.
Tell me
That'll bring up
prospect
2nd
season,
down.
the Tank Dell was uncomfortable, like drinking their mercury. They fell in love with him at the Senior Bowl and wanted to sell me on him. And I regret it because I didn't get him in any of my
And he swings one that's incomplete.
I do agree his word
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has the percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
The number 1 receiver. But like Tank Dell could be a nice complimentary number 2.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
C.J. Stroud is a real deal.
Let's package a couple of these Packers
Now
together in
Carr.
wide receiver front, because Romeo Dobbs is 52%
This is short of the tight end Johnson. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
7 targets, 3 receptions. Pat, you're Mr. Packer. So let's talk about these 2 Packer wide receivers, because eventually you have to assume that Christian Watson doesn't return against
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
You think it's an interesting situation for them against the Detroit Lions, who have shown you they can be passed upon.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Yeah, they're playable, but I don't think
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. Crossover out of bounds at the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stop down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Both good players and still have some value in an offense that has been playing pretty well.
Ebro, your thoughts? Would you rather have? How much would you spend on both of those guys, Dobbs and Jaden Reed?
I would much rather have Jaden Reed or Brody.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That's good recognition on that play to hold him in that game.
Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So I was going to go with 85%, because I just don't think we're going to disagree. shell out a lot. Considering
The only thing is, D-Bro, he's not going to pass Dobbs.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
Snaps to run.
Here's Pitt with the 7-yard line. And he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. The wide run for it. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
And we get a revenge game, Joe. It's Adam Thielen against the Vikings this week. So, yes, let's go. Absolutely. Why is Adam Thielen after takedown?
They'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
We should be surprised.
A gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. They felt proud, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No of us have the hat trick against them.
Seattle, so we've seen pretty heavy usage for Adam Thielen 2 straight weeks now. No one else has a receiver. They're number 1, I think, whether it's Bryce Young or maybe
Ran and roll.
I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know they might mix it up down here around the goal line.
Forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play. Best blockers, and let's get this one in.
It's sad when a Patriot fan is like, man,
Extra point by Badgley up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
It's trade for Mac Jones. Derek Brown, how much you want to spend on Adam Thielen?
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
It's one of the roster rating, or he's still a couple 40+% of leagues. Yeah, I do.
And that a little across the 25 to the 27.
Big matchups, and he's got Minnesota, Detroit, Miami. None of those secondaries are scaring us, and you gotta have interest in regardless of age, situation, all that kind of stuff. For a wide receiver that's got the 25%
On first down, Lawrence.
And it's look.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
On second down, here's Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And knocks the ball away and it throws incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over. But give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Although he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here we go, gotta have it. Lawrence. Open ball here is complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down.
This is a tough one for me. I really like it. I know with DeAndre Hopkins gone.
Here's Lawrence.
Like, I probably can't justify it. Like, you can probably put it on my hands.
Inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage with 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to be taken down.
5 or 6 for 20 yards. Well, that's not exactly fantasy.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, let's talk about some other guys out there. We already talked about the two guys in Los Angeles for the Chargers.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Looking to throw. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
I need to stop here whittling out all these other has-been or never were.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
Every time he's got a field, he's produced.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
It's like 10. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But unless that role expands, they're not going to kick Sutton or Judy to the curb unless they deal one of those guys. But we know.
I was going to say, we're becoming very close to being roll-up.
I know, but we almost never.
Johnson or Little Jordan Humphrey?
That we want to see. Like that, at least let this guy.
We're kind of making the same case that we did for QJ.
I agree.
Like, he's not running a lot of routes.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They're trying to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Yeah, Quentin Johnston might eventually play in 2 receiver sets. We're not going to see Marvin Mims in 2 receiver sets. That's the difference.
And then one guy before we move on to you. We're going to I'm really interested in I don't want to twist your arm.
I don't love hitting these guys.
They'll run out of the gun with
That's interesting because he is getting the lead.
He'll be taken down to
One of these
is how this one is going to
these
go.
Chiefs receivers that should be a great deal of value.
Understandably so, they need to get the win, but boy, their offense was in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is, or those high-end sports cars, every top gear you can get into. This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Everything clicking for them in this contest,
going against Minnesota,
they're going to cherish.
terrible defense. And they
So for the Saints, they're setting themselves up as a major